Hello everyone, the Victoria is here, and in this video I'm going to paint some kind of abstract thing, or not necessarily abstract thing, these kind of corals, but using Steve Mitchell's spontaneous painting technique. I put a link in the description below so you can check out his channel. It's pretty cool technique, and I totally fell in love with it. It's a watercolor technique, and I think something similar can be done in Rebelle as well digitally, and it's kind of cool. So the main idea, let's get started like on the side. So if I use this Platz 3 brush, and I just use this liner brush kind of, and 7 the size, the water is quite a lot. So let's grab, let's say this yellow color, kind of similar to this. And so if I just draw some lines, and then the magic happens and the paint just spread. Let's just turn off the water display, and then this coral shapes kind of emerges. I turned off the tilt of the table. I think the results are best if I turn this off. And I think this is kind of cool effect. So let's grab some other colors as well. Let's grab some oranges, or maybe this dirtier orange. I might just use these colors that on the palette. I'm not sure if I want to do some mixing, or maybe I just select some colors here. Maybe I painted outside of this. So let's undo these paints, because due to performance reasons, unfortunately, when I paint, I couldn't see the water, basically. So let's grab some. Let's start with this purple, but some lighter, maybe a bit more reddish, purplish kind of colors. Obviously, these are going to be a bit more lighter due to the watercolor techniques, but I kind of like this very much. This is turning out quite nicely, I think. So let's grab a bit more orange, maybe sort of like a brownish orange. Let's put some here. Let's see how that turns out. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this very much. Let's grab some yellow as well, some kind of faint yellow. Let's see how that turns out. Yeah, I am liking this, and I think I'm going to leave these as is for now, and let's dry the layer. And now let's try to create the end of this effect. So what I found is that if I grab this Platz 4, let's grab some of these guys here, kind of around, and let's go back the Goodard liner too, and let's have some grayish color, something like that. I wouldn't mind if it's a bit yellow. And let's turn on the water. So what I wanna do, let's pause this, and then let's create some lines like so. Yeah, this might be a bit too big, so let's decrease the water brush size. And I think this is a bit too dark. So I think maybe I should go. Let's undo this stuff here. Let's save. Let's see. This is kind of lighter, but I think this is too bright. Let's grab some even brighter color. So I think I kind of liking this where it is going. Yeah, I think I am going to stuck with this one. I think this is matches very much these colors. So let's grab these. Let's move it a bit up here so we can see the bottom. Let's go back to the painting. I might go for these darker colors. I don't even know if I want that, but maybe I will try. Let's see how that works. Maybe I should zoom out here. Trying to match the lines. Okay, this is, you might argue that's where is the spontaneity in this one, but this is kind of a guided spontaneity, if you like. So let's let's go for this dark purple color. This might work for these darker shades that we have here. Okay, now I think I am kind of liking the end of this simulation. So let's dry this layer and I'm going to paint in these lines. And let's grab back these colors and let's see if I can paint those and maybe like wait. Let's undo these because I thought I dried the layer. Okay. Okay, yeah. I like this. So let's make the center around here or so. And let's connect these lines, these endings here with some lines. Oh, this one's ended up too long. Oh dear. And I think what I'm going to do, I am going to create some more lines up front, like from which is going from the center, like so. To like sorry, I had a bit of a problem with my throat, but let's see, just to like give back the density of this thing. I don't really know what this is. And now let's dry the layer and let's show the wetness. And you know what? Let's do a new layer. And let's grab this Splats 4 again and let's put some of the endings around the endings, and let's go back to this thin version of these and let's create some endings here where I put it my new lines. Let's grab some more. Maybe I can do a bit brighter color just to have some variety. Yeah, I think I am liking where this is headed. And I am going to dry this layer as well, and I think I am going to merge this down, merge layers, because I have no reason to leave it as a separate layer. So I kind of like how this turns out. Let's try to create some of these, which might be some interesting thing, because maybe I should put some yellow at the bottom. And I think I'm going to grab this Splats 3 again. So let's zoom in a bit on this guy here. And let's kind of mimic this. And then let's grab my liner brush. Let's give it some nice. I kind of like this warm yellow, but think I'm going to go for this brighter version. Let's turn on the visibility. So let's grab some kind of basis here for this guy. And let's see how the simulation turns out. Yeah, I think I am kind of liking this fuzziness of this yellow. And I think I'm going to dry this layer. And sure, what is sure, I think I'm going to start a new one. Oh, sorry, but my stomach is rumbling, my throat is dry. Oh dear God, what else can go wrong? So let's grab like a bit more area here. And let's grab some sort of pinkish color. Let's see if this pink is looking fine, I think. Let's decrease the size. Let's go back to 10. Let's turn on the water and let's just... There are some outside of this yellow, so I think I can do that. It's fine. And I think this pink color covers nicely this yellow. So let's see how this turns out. So we've got this yellow color, we got this pinkish colors. Let's grab some darker colors as kind of mimicking some shadows here and there. to give it a bit more life. Let's go back to this yeah, brighter pink. Let's make just a little bit of a shadow here and there. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah, I kind of liking where this is going. Yeah, there is a big shadow here. I'm not sure that in this way the light is kind of constant, because we've got the light from here, and then I think we have to change the light coming from here somehow. Okay, let's go back to this brighter color. Let's put some here. Let's maybe put some more here. Okay, I kind of liking this shape here. And let's just continue with these things. There is some interesting plant here. So let's see what can we do. I think maybe I should do some background before I put on this bright red. This might not be that much of a watercolor feel to it, but let's do some background grays. And maybe I should just mix it up a bit with this water. Let's grab some this kind of splats. We are far away from this guy, so I can keep on those layers. It's not a problem. So let's grab some. Maybe I should try this brush. Let's see what this gives. Let's grab some bright pinkish color. I think the water level might be a bit too low for this, so let's increase it. Yeah, I think I might like this one. Maybe I should increase the size. And let's see if I can create some splashes of things here. Let's grab some bluish guys as well, so we have some variety. Let's see. Well, I'm not so sure if it's what I am after, so yeah, maybe if I go back to this guy and decrease the water level, and just do some lighter marks, yeah, like so, in one place, then I am going to have the effect that I want for these coral reefs. Oh yeah, oh yeah, this is coming together nicely. Let's darker some areas. So that we would have these darker things here. And let's switch up the colors, maybe a bit more saturation here and there. Let's grab maybe some bluish colors as well. Let's see how this goes. So we have some nice color variety in this area. Well, I kind of liking this. Yeah, I think I am going to merge. Let's dry this guy, and then I'm going to merge this down a bit. And what I am thinking, I totally like this technique. Maybe I should do some darker backgrounds with these techniques and maybe put some masks behind it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe these areas require some other techniques. So let's grab a new layer and maybe create some of these, but maybe some oranges or whatever. So let's go back to this. I kind of like what we had created. So this is a new layer, so I don't care if it's I don't know which area is going to be the final composition. This is going to be cropped around in the middle. Some kind of square cropping is what I want. And let's fill in some of these areas with this splatter. And do you know what can I? This one doesn't have an erase mode. Splatter erase. Does it do anything with the wetness? Yes, it does. Yeah, here and there. Because I have a bit of a concern that this might be too much. But let's test this out and create some oranges like here. And let's try this. What does this give? Let's try this brush. Yeah, I think the bristles are a bit too close here. So I am not sure. I think this flat brush, if I enlarge it, this might give some better results. Let's try kind of vertically. Let's see. I liking this. Oh God. It's a bit hard to make it vertical because the tilt has to be. Oh God. Why you don't do what I wanted you to do? Please brush. Uh, at least turn whatever I want you to turn. Okay. Okay, let's this what does this give? Larger scale. Oh, interesting. Some random stuff here. But I like this. Let's grab some brighter orange for this guy. Just for this yellow highlights. This might be handy. Oh, this is too dry. Let's grab this guy. What does this give? Oh, this gives nice results too. Let's mix some paints. Let's grab some nice yellowish colors. Let's grab this guy. Let's say here. Obviously, we can try these splatters too because we have some nice splats. I'm not sure this is working, but well, let's see. It's just 20. Let's increase the wetness of it. Let's grab some brighter orange. And maybe some towards the yellow. Let's grab this guy to introduce some variety. I think I might need erase some parts. Maybe not. Let's grab some a bit grayish shadows just in case it might be helpful. Might add some depth, I don't know. And you know what? Maybe I should do this with some smaller round brush, these shadows. Let's see. What does this give me? Maybe even smaller. Does this give me some nicer shadows? Maybe more water, help it to spread. Okay. I think I kind of beginning to like this. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, now we should connect these areas. So let's check the water. Oh, I put it some splat. You know what? Let's put some deep reds here. And let's get our good old liner brush. Maybe perhaps with a less opacity. Maybe some other reds. This might looks nice. Let's create some larger branches here at the bottom. Let's see how that looks. I kind of like that. This large stuff here, kind of mimicking some of these. When, for example, these. Let's grab some orangey yellow here. Looks cool. Looks very cool. Which was this red? I think it was this cooler red here. Okay, I am liking this now. And let's try to mimic these only the let's dry this layer and let's grab this liner with the thin lines and let's add in these lines. Let's undo this. Let's merge this down. And I think I prefer to do it on a new layer. And I would like to make it like as if this guy would cover them, all these red things here. And let's dry this layer. And now let's see what sort of splashes can we create to make it kind of these lines. I don't know, but let's try these guys. And let's turn on the visibility of this so that oh no, I think I need some more water here. I'm not sure that this is going to give me the desired effect, but let's see how it could go. Well, let's see. Yeah, I think this is not bad, not that bad. I am liking this very much. This is weird. It considers my pen as a right click, but it doesn't move. Sorry, my stomach is rumbling like hell. I think I'm going to create a new layer and I'm going to fill these areas with this technique that we had started over here. So this was this Platts 3 and this is nice that I can like make these guys disappear. And then let's go back to our liner brush. Let's get 10 and let's grab some random colors and put in some dots and lines and stuff like that. Now it's beginning to be cool. Yeah, I think I should increase the ink level, I guess. Let's grab some stranger colors as well. Hmm, let's grab somewhere in the middle. Uh, I think I wouldn't mind putting here some reds as well. Let's grab some different reds here. Maybe let's mix in some dots with this other red. Let's see how that goes. Okay, this works nicely, I think. Let's grab maybe this red. Let's go back. I don't even remember what kind of red was this. Yeah, we can paint all over. So this is going to be fine. Let's grab this yellow here, because I wouldn't mind if it were come back here as well. This lovely yellow color. And maybe with these some brighter colors as well. Yes, I'm liking this. Oh, I left out some water there, but that's okay. Maybe I can put in some thick stuff here. And I think I'm going to try this technique over here as well. And let's grab this lovely grays, kind of in the background, some darker things. Let's make them at the back. Let's grab some more grays. Oh, there are no water there. Oh dear. Maybe I'm going to just crop that out. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, let's decrease this brush size because I want some smaller stuff here, kind of filling this area in. And I think let's see if okay, I haven't put in water here, but what I would like to do is create a new layer and move it down. What is on here? Oh, those plants. And I would like to create some background darker things. Let's grab this gray, and I think I'm not sure if I want to be like spontaneous with this. Let's undo this because this ended up like a bit too large. Oh, okay. Let's make it a bit brighter gray. And what I found is very important is to like with one stroke try to fill in these areas with one stroke, because if you don't you might end up with unwanted overlaps. Oh, I think I made a mistake here, which makes some areas darker, so this is kind of important. So as many one stroke as possible. The other option is what I find is that the blending is best if it's done before the simulation starts. So I can like pause the diffusion and then if I start a new thing, then I can switch to the blend and I can just mix these in, kind of blend this out. So this is like another option. You know what? I kind of like this technique, so why don't we just use this? Just put some colors in and blend those out before the simulation starts. And in this way, it's not necessarily going to be that much uniform colors or shades. And I think this might look pretty cool. Maybe I am going to put in beneath those because there are stuff beneath those, so maybe it's kind of help to sell some idea. Let's grab some purplish gray as well. I decided that I'm not going to fiddle with the mixing palette with this painting. I just grab some colors and have some fun with those. I am going to try to fill in all of these areas. Maybe I can go even crazier with some of these colors. I mean, why not? Okay, now let's grab this blend mode, I should say. Let's increase the size a bit, just a bit. And then let's try to blend these guys maybe a bit smaller. Okay, we are getting there slowly but surely, but you can follow this along. Maybe I should have said it at the beginning, because this is all real-time video, so I didn't accelerated anything. Because if you want to try out some of these techniques, you can follow along. If you are stuck, you can just pause the video and then do what I do. It's just having fun, you know. Rebel is actually celebrating this his 10th anniversary, apparently, and that is the reason why I am kind of motivated to paint with this software. Beside that, beside that is it's quite amazing actually. I just this watercolor engine is pretty cool. I like it very much. You can do all sorts of crazy things with it. And to a certain extent, even this spontaneous painting technique is working as well with it, which is pretty cool, I think. So it's celebrating its 10th anniversary, and there is like a competition that one can win. Rebel 8 early access if you put your creations onto social media and stuff. So that is pretty cool, and this is definitely going to be a contender because I wouldn't mind winning uh, an early access to Rebel 8 because and I am using Linux. There is a guy named Graham who has made it possible to have pressure sensitivity with wine in Rebelle. So I am liking this very much that I can at least with some kind of simulation software I can run Rebelle under Linux because this is pretty awesome that you don't have to have a Windows computer to uh, run Rebelle. Nah, even Linux is an option too. And as far as I know, probably Rebelle runs under a Mac as well, I think. It's just the Linux was this the problematic operating system to run Rebelle on, but now this is there, so you may try out Wine. I'm using an XP pen tablet, and now this modification or this extra DLL supports this kind of tablet as well, which is pretty awesome, I think. So a big, humongous thank you for Graham to make this available because this is pretty amazing, I think. Oh, let's grab some colors here as well. Okay, I think we are getting there. Okay, let's run the simulation now and let's see what gives. The colors are blending together nicely. So this is like another technique that you can use. Just you have to be quick because sometimes if you are blending after the simulation has started, the paper's texture is not always goes through, which is not ideal, but is what it is. So it's a bit tricky let's just put on some colors here as well, and let's blend them as soon as I can. Yeah, I am kind of liking this area, and I think we are getting somewhere, and maybe I am going to continue on this top layer, which contains this, some kind of background things at the top. So maybe some darker areas, or I don't even know. Shall I go for some sandy stuff? Maybe I'm kind of liking this very dark stuff here. So since this area is far away from here, I can use this layer. And let's put some water in. Maybe let's go with this type of things here. Oh no, I think I just ruined this. So I think I want to just put in one layer like so. Yeah. And then let's grab some beautiful dark blues, and let's grab this, not this guy here, and some larger brush. I think I should go larger even, to kind of have some nice dark effects at the back. And maybe I'm going to erase some of these. Maybe I can go for this little movement if it were doing anything. Let's grab some other colors as well. Let's grab this dark purple as well. And I think I am going, oh, this is, oh dear, I think I made a mistake. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about this stuff. You know what? Let's just not worry about it. Let's put in some darker grays as well. How does that look? Maybe that was a bit too aggressive, I think. Maybe let's grab this guy too, just to make some stems. That would have been cooler. I think I should have done it here. Or maybe on a separate layer. But I'm not sure if I want to do some digital cheats. 'Cause yeah, maybe I'm going to do this beneath here as well. Okay, let's run the simulation for a while. And now let's hide the layer, and I think I don't know if I can erase with water. Feel. Can I erase with water? You know what? Let's turn off everything else. No, I don't think so. Let's try this guy. Oh yeah, I can do something with it. Can I erase with a sponge? No, not really. Let's undo all of these things. Let's redo. And let's try the layer. And let's grab this soft round brush. Why isn't erasing? Oh, it is erasing. It's just it takes multiple brush strokes. So let's turn on everything else and let's erase where it is a problem that is there. Somewhere I think I just want to brighten this up so that what's in front is kind of visible. Maybe I should decrease the line here. Well, let's undo this. Sorry if I am a bit undecisive, but I think what I want is like a bit more. I would prefer to use a smaller brush here. Yeah, I am liking this, and I think you know what? Let's create a new layer and let's move it down here. And I think I wouldn't mind doing this blue stuff here behind this. So let's try out how this works, and then I think probably I am going to make this painting done. Not this one, not good. Let's grab this guy and just one strokes, and then let's grab this round thing and let's add some darkness here with the technique I just used before. Maybe add some purple colors as well. And maybe some grayish colors. Let's turn off this for now. Yeah. Okay, let's run this simulation a bit. And well, yeah, I am going to leave those in. And let's go back to this eraser thing and let's just increase the brush size a bit. And make this a bit brighter. And let's decrease the brush size now and let's erase beneath these guys here a bit so that they could shine. And I think I wouldn't mind to blend a bit, maybe with this. Okay, let's undo this here a bit. Let's decrease this and let's decrease this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, well, look at how these things turned out. Maybe I should put in some background here. I don't know. Um, let's save this. And maybe I can grab some, not these splatters, and maybe just a smaller size. Um, does it do anything at all? Oh, because it's on blend. And this is too small, so it doesn't really matter much, but I think maybe I should grab some of these colors. Maybe I can increase and maybe increase the water as well. Just so that these areas is a bit more filled with something, because I felt that this is a bit too white. So let's add some things beneath it, and I guess this might help it a bit, so that this still have this spontaneous feel to it, but those white areas are not like on your face, so to speak. Maybe can I add some stuff here as well? Maybe this might help. Does it help? I don't know. Maybe I just ruined my painting. Who knows? Okay, but I think it's finished now. The only one thing is to crop it and sign it, but let's grab this crop tool, and I think I want to like crop it like so. Maybe crop the top as well. Yeah, yeah, something like that. Can I have let's make it 90 centimeters and 90 centimeters, and let's log this and maybe decrease the size. Yeah, maybe I should make it larger a bit. Mm. Oh, it didn't decreased. So yeah, that would be something like that. I am not going to fiddle that anymore because I think you have seen enough. And I hope you have enjoyed this video and perhaps learned something from it. And please like and subscribe if you like this video, and see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.